Okay, my name is Kimmo. I'm a singer of Leverage, and I'm here for Tuonela magazine interview, and I'm very excited. Nervous, very excited. First of all, it's been a while that I've released, and I've been on the album that has been released. If we are not talking about Raskasta Joulua albums, but to release original music, it's very exciting. I'm very proud of the work that we've done, that we did, and but simultaneously a bit nervous about the feedback, you know, and I'm the new guy in the band, and the band has been away for so long, so mixed emotions, but absolutely feeling proud and excited about it. Well, yeah, that's a good point and good question, actually. I've used to be compared to somebody else, and so I'm not taking that much pressure out of it, but I'm just hoping that people will see beyond it, that Pekka is a great singer. He used to be in Leverage, and now it's my turn. And to be exact, I was the first singer in Leverage, as I helped Tuomas to create the first demos for Leverage. So in that sense, we have come full circle. And but yeah, when we are doing old material live, probably I'm getting comparisons, and but I'm not afraid of that, and I'm grown enough to be above it. But hopefully people will check our new stuff with open heart and open mind, and remembering the history, of course, and respecting it. But I can say that this is a new band as a whole. So yeah. Well, I hope that I bring a little bit different edge. And Pekka, we are different singers, first of all, and I've done so much big songs in the recent past, so I hope that there's going to be drama and hopefully not overdoing it, but also to the older material. And I hope that vocally I can challenge both myself, the band, and the audience as well to break new grounds. It's a great combination of tradition and maybe new thinking, that taking the traditional heavy metal hard rock writing to a new level, not being afraid of experimenting, and we are not inventing the wheel, but we are trying to combine all the great features that every musician can bring into that soup, which is Leverage today, and hopefully it's going to be interesting. I know it's interesting. For me, it's very interesting. So we come from different backgrounds, but we all share the same passion for heavy metal music and rock music in general. So if you are interested in maybe having a new angle, a new twist to the tradition, then you should definitely check out the new album. It's safe to say that Tuomas is definitely the main songwriter, and they did some experimenting with Mikko, and I was part of some demoing in the early stages, but Tuomas is the one to blame in the best possible sense for the songwriting. He's probably one of the most talented writers I've worked with ever, and he said that this was pretty easy to labor this album because he had complete freedom to write, and both musically and lyrically. And of course, everybody added their own spices to it. But basically, this is Tuomas's brainchild, and we all added something to it. Well, it's very hard to say. I must say, this has been also a bit different album in my own roster, because I've really blasted out this album in my car. so it's hard to say. It depends. There are so many emotions and you know, different vibes. But I'm really proud of the 2 singles we've already released, and there are very epic moments on the album. So it's very hard to pinpoint only one song. But when I first heard Tuomas's ideas out of Wind of Morrigan, I immediately said that now you've written something very, very special that will probably raise attention. It's I mean, for me it was an instant hit. So I'm very proud of that song. Very proud to be part of it.
Yeah.
The reactions have been mostly positive. Of course, there are people who dislike everything, but depends on the day. But yeah, absolutely positive, and it's funny. Somebody commented that is this you know, this is Irish folk metal, or this is American band, and it's fun to see that people, you know, make up their minds and not checking the background, just letting their instinct to lead them, and yeah, it's been fun to watch, and hopefully it will get more. It will spread more, hopefully. Well, there are many. Actually, I wrote the lyrics for Troy, and but otherwise there are, like Tuomas has said himself, there are every song. It's a short story. A short movie, if you like, and very, very strong images, and very easy to relate to as a singer. And since we've known for, you know, 20 years now, so it's easy to. I feel it's easy to understand what Tuomas is trying to say. So no, he doesn't have to, you know, open up to every angle. I was thinking about this and that when I wrote this. I can read between the lines, and surprisingly we share similar taste when it comes to music, and there were references that I could hear immediately, and Tuomas just nodded, yeah, you're on the right track, man. When we recorded this album, it was a labor of love, and it was fairly easy to do because everything was so well prepared by Tuomas. So we had just, you know, 3 days for the vocal recordings, and that was enough. Very intense though, but obviously that helped that we've known each other for so long, and also outside leverage, and done music for all these years. And maybe I put some effort to it, but basically all the ideas and you know melody ideas and lyric ideas, they are from Tuomas, and all the credit should go to him. If that is something that you can hear, then we've succeeded absolutely 100%. That was not actually intentional. I feel it just fell apart, you know, fell together. So when we heard the first mixes and I was listening to it with some crappy radio, and I was sending some messages that this doesn't sound like Iron Maiden in the 80s, and guys were like, come on Kimmo, that's the worst possible you know reference. I'm not that good at it, at that you know production kind of things and stuff. So I was so pleased when the mix was fairly ready, and I was blasting it out in my car, and I could hear the bass and really feel it. And I'm very pleased with the production. But I know that it was hard labor. Well, first of all, I'm very lucky that I've had these opportunities to join bands and do stuff. And because I'm a big music lover, I love Iron Maiden, I love old Genesis, I love folk music, I love, you know, you name it, classical music, opera. And but I've also studied, and I try to be humble and, you know, try to find the essence from each project, or if it's Iron Maiden tribute or Christmas songs or Queen or whatever. I try to find the essence and study the history and what's it all about. When it comes to metal and hard rock, I've grown to it, so that was the first love musically that I had. So it's very easy and very best things in life to return to those roots, those very roots. When you hear those blasting guitars and pounding drums, it's always like a homecoming. So if somebody feels that it's okay, that you know, like I have the permission to do it. I don't have to ask anybody's permission, but if somebody feels that it's okay, that you can do that and that and that, and it's okay, and you have found something essential out of all those kind of diverse things, then I've succeeded, and you know, that's what I'm aiming for. To come to the bottom of it, I consider myself as a musician, first of all. And I love the idea that you are, you know, civilized enough to understand all the beauty and all the edges, whatever style is concerned. So, but it has been a long journey. I mean, I started my professional career in the mid-90s, so I should have learned something at this point. When I started my career, I was still, you know, having the dream that one day original music and maybe gigs abroad and big stages and all the you know, young man's rock and roll dream. But my road has taken me, you know, where I'm at right now. So and with this, you know, I don't consider Leverage as a project. It's a band, and I've looked for a band for so many years now, and it all came to me pretty naturally, I still have those dreams, and regardless what I've done professionally, it doesn't take away the fact that that's when I started to train and you know, craft my abilities. That was the main goal, to someday to achieve that level of professionalism or whatever, one song, and that would take me to places. And it's an ongoing journey, an ongoing dream, and maybe this album will be the thing that will take me and take the band somewhere. At least we can go to Italy soon. So you never know. We have this joke going on that Leverage does only festivals. No. We are in the middle of negotiating some kind of, you know, tour promoter, but it's taking baby steps. So nothing confirmed. As you know, touring nowadays is pretty expensive, and the venues are pretty small at this point. So we have to see. We are not young anymore, and we have jobs and families and all that stuff. So it's not that easy to rip yourself out of that context and just hop into the van and drive to Europe. That would be nice, but let's be humble and let's be realistic. And if something comes along, yeah, why not? But one step at a time. They are. I mean, when we had our very first show as New Leverage last summer, it was so great to be able to perform those songs live, and the magic is it's there. I mean, our forthcoming set will be like half and half new songs, half old songs, and it's so great, so much energy, and the you know, the new songs, they are the killer tracks live, and we've done some arrangements, and for example for Morrigan, and but yeah, I'm looking forward to play gigs with Leverage, and hopefully there will be more in the future. Well, it's in Milan. They have this. Our label has this their own festival called Frontiers Festival, I guess, and it's an annual thing. And yeah, we go there, and that's going to be our release gig, and we are all looking forward to it. It's Leverage's first gig outside Finland, and I'm so excited and so proud that I can be the front man in the first gig. But it is what it is. It's a small festival. All the bands are from the label's roster, and hopefully there will be some living legends that I can meet and first of all do a great show. And King Company will be there, so there are familiar faces as well. So we have a little bit like a, you know, friendly fight with the fellow Finns there and on stage, I mean. So yeah, but it's a 2-day festival, and yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a great experience. Last words. I don't want to go yet. Yeah, definitely check out the album. It's worth checking out, and spread the word if you like it. And see you on the forthcoming shows in Finland, abroad, and we try to be active on our social networks, so you can reach us there and you know, find out the news if we got more gigs, and there are something bubbling under that are not yet announced, so we keep you excited and on your toes.